Hello everybody, my name is Connor, and I'm bringing you all a Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary. And what I want to talk about today is possibly one of the worst days of my life. Alright, so this happened about probably 3-4 years ago. I was going out to dinner with a few friends of mine. We went to Bob Evans. And if those of you don't know what Bob Evans is, it's like another restaurant if you've never been to a Bob Evans or you're just hearing it for the first time. But to kick off the night, when we got there, we got some pretty shitty like service. Like we got in, the person that was, I guess, quote unquote, taking care of us was like just put it straightforward. She was like a straight up bitch. Like she just was like so rude, and he's like. We had to like wait like 20 minutes to like get seated. It wasn't even that packed because Bob Evans really isn't popular. But anyway, so we got our seats. We looked at the menu. The foods they were not very appetizing. They were like there's one thing called a chili burger, I think, which was really disgusting. I think I actually ended up eating breakfast for dinner. They were like something similar to like elephant ears. I don't know. So we got our drinks. I think I got a water. I usually don't drink like sodas at restaurants, but I got a water. She's like, "What can I get you guys tonight?" Like in the snottiest like attitude. It was like, "Okay, bitch, I'll take." You know, I think yeah I had the elephant ears. I think one of my friends, I think he tried the chili burger. And then somebody else had like something with like onion rings. I don't remember. I think we waited for like half an hour before the food actually got there. When we did get it, when we got it, I mean, it was really disgusting. Like my elephant ears or whatever, like whatever the hell they were. I don't even know what the fuck they were. It was like really soupy and disgusting, and like some of the flour. Or like the sugar was like dripping off when I tried to pick it up to eat it, which was really gross. But strangely, I did eat it, and that's probably where my night really got like let off. So from eating that, I ended up getting food poisoning. So this was like the time that we got there was like around 5:30, and like I said, we had like 20 minutes and like half an hour. So like by the time we were eating, it was like 7:30. So Bob Evans was pretty packed now, like because of dinner, and it was on a weekend. So just imagine sitting at a table, like you're cramping up because you have like food poisoning, and you gotta like, you know. So I was running to the bathroom, like, oh god, I think I'm gonna be sick. So all right, man, just go to the bathroom. I'm like, okay. So I go back to the waiter to like ask, where the bathroom's at, because I rarely ever go to Bob Evans. She's like, they're over there, and she responded with like, over there where the sign that says restroom. I'm sorry, I didn't know where the bathrooms were. So I was like with my hands like clutched against my stomach, like waddling towards the bathroom. I'm like, oh god, I'm not gonna hold it in. This is gonna be nasty. So I like there was a line too, like waddling. There was a fucking line in the bathroom at a public area. I'm like, what the hell? How is there like a line in a fucking restaurant? So okay, I waited in line for like about 5 minutes. I'm just thinking to myself, oh god, this is ugly. There's no way that this is gonna end good. I finally get in the restroom, and just to say it plain, like I just unleashed the Kraken. Like the toilet, there was no toilet afterwards. Like it was just really bad. Like it was really bad. Like I'll just say, keep it at that. And the people that were in the bathrooms were just like, what the fuck is that guy doing? He's like dying in the bathroom. It's like, just imagine that scene. If you've ever seen Austin Powers, just imagine that scene, Austin Powers, the scene where he's getting choked by Mini-Me, and the one guy in the bathroom next to him is just like, that guy's probably dropping the biggest deuce right now. That's kind of like how I felt right there. Everyone was just giving me that awkward stare, like, what the fuck? Why? And it was like, okay, thank God I got that out of my system. So I wash my hands, go back to my table. I sit down. My friend's like, dude, where were you? I was like, oh man, I just didn't feel good. I was like, how long was I in there? They're like, dude, you were in there for like 20 minutes. I was like, Well, I did wait in line for like 5 minutes. Have you ever thought of like a line being like forming in the bathroom of like a restaurant? And they're like, no, what the hell? So we get our check. I think we complained like so bad that our food that we got it like half off, and we got some like other free items like some donuts. I think they gave us some like donuts and muffins, I believe. So on our way to the check, I feel like, you know, it coming back. I'm like, oh god, you know, we're about to leave, and I'm gonna be sitting in the car for like 10 minutes with like no possible way of like holding this in because it like hurts so bad. So I'm just like, I just like run to the bathroom, like full on sprint towards the bathroom. I swear I like shoved people out of the way. I'm just like, get out of the way, I gotta go. Just like everyone just like looking at me like, this kid like seriously needs to like get his shit under control. So like after that, like I swear I like bulldozed some like lady over. So I'm in the bathroom, I'm sitting on like commode, and like the lady that I ran over, her husband like comes in and he's like, dude, did you just like push my wife out of the way? I'm like, yeah, I couldn't hold it in anymore, man. I was just like really bad. This food gave me like this. He's like, dude, you do not push a woman out of the way. I'm like, I'm sorry, like I just couldn't. He's like, no, we're gonna get the manager, we're gonna discuss this. I'm like, you're kidding me, right? Like it was just like a simple like shove, like, you know, like I didn't like fucking push her full on and she fell on her face. Like I just I'm just like, you know, move, get out of the way, I gotta go, kind of thing. And so the manager comes out and is like, okay, what's the problem? I'm like, here's the problem. Your nasty ass food gave me food poisoning. I had to like wait 5 minutes in line for the bathroom, even though, you know, what kind of restaurant has freaking lines for their bathroom? And he's like, well, I'm sorry, sir. And he's like, we were kind of busy. And I'm like, yeah, well, it's not really gonna make up for the shitty food now, is it? He's like, well, did we already? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you gave me your complimentary, you gave me your like half off or whatever. And I'm like, well, is there anything? I'm like, no, you can't. You can just like, you can never expect me to come pay money here again. I'm like, okay, well, I hope you. I'm like, you know, I don't really care if you think I'm having a good night, because I'm not, because, you know, diarrhea and, you know, food poisoning, it just sucks. So all in all, really crappy night, food poisoning, lots of bathroom breaks, just plain old crappy. I don't plan on ever going back to Bob Evans anytime soon. And if you've never heard of it and you've never, like, you know, seen the restaurant, I do not recommend that you eat there, because the service there just really is shitty. I think there's like a minute left on this gameplay, but it's pretty good. I think I go like 54, 56, and 10. I use the pistol and a bunch of other weapons. So, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. This was a commentary about, you know, the worst night of my life, basically. Yeah, so take it easy, guys.
Losing Bravo. Losing Charlie. Losing Bravo. Losing C. We lost Charlie. Be advised, hostile UAV incoming. Don't quit now. Securing Charlie. UAV on standby. Friendly UAV inbound. Be advised, hostile counter UAV is online. Losing B. Hostile care package inbound.
القناص قتل إلى الأمام. انتهى.
Losing Bravo.
قنبلة ذكية الآن.